So just because you installed your hair doesn't mean you have to walk around looking tacky with it, right? You know that, right? So in this video, I'm going to show you how to renew your install. This is quite new tutorial I just started recently, so watch till the end. Hello besties, it's your girl Bobo Kizzy Fashion here. So if you're new to my page, you can find me with the same name on all social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, IG. So but while you're here, make sure you like my video and you subscribe. It's really going to mean a lot. And don't forget to turn on notification. So my client came in today with this install. She had it for over 2 weeks, so she wanted me to restyle it. Just so I mentioned, like, my glue is the best, right? Like, it's the best. I didn't have a lot of maintenance to do on this week because it was very little parts that were lifted. So first things first, I always go in with my rubbing alcohol, right? I use alcohol on the cotton part and I just gently clean out the lace. So I'm just trying to get rid of any glue residue, any oils that might be on the hair. So I'm using my alcohol to just clean that out. So the purpose is to get the leftover glue or the glue that was previously there out and to clean the area so that we can restyle. So after doing that, I go in with my skin protectant, which is by Hair by Any skin protectant, and I just apply on the area that I have cleaned already. Just so basically I follow the same process when I'm installing my hair, when I'm restyling. And yeah, so I just use my cotton as well to clean any drippings, right? So we know that skin protectant can be very drippy. So I just clean that out, and then now it's time to go with my glue. For my glue, I use Hair by Any because this is really, it's literally the good, guys. Like, I haven't tested any other one, but maybe I will eventually. But for now, Hair by Any glue is the best. So I'll go in my Hair by Any glue and just make sure you're using a very tiny surface, maybe like your latte comb or something very tiny, since you're restyling your wig. You don't have a lot of area you're going to be applying your glue on. So I use that to just apply on the areas I clean, and I'm always with my cotton to clean out. If I notice that the glue is going out of the designated area, I just clean it out immediately because it's easy to get that out without wasting any time than letting it get dry. Now you have an issue to deal with. So after doing that and letting it dry, obviously I just use the end of my tail to press it down. So yeah, so like you can see me doing, I'm just using the end of my tail to press it down and make sure it sticks and it holds down. And then I'm going to go in with my dryer and I'm going to dry on coal. And while drying it, I'm just using my finger or my comb or whatever is convenient. Usually my fingers are always convenient to do the pressing down. And yeah, so I noticed that there was a little bit of glue sticking out and I just had to clean it immediately. So if you've been following me for a while, you know my routine when installing. Before tying down your hair, everything is so dry before I tie it down. So that's why you see me doing all the necessary adjustments before I tie it down. So after that, I'm going to go in with my melting spray and my lace tint. So I always do a combo, right? I always mix it together. That way I apply it at once and I'm done. So while applying my lace tint, I always make sure my blow dryer is on as well so that it's drying it instantly. Because if you're not very careful, especially applying lace tints before tying it down, you might lift up your lace. But don't worry, even if your lace does lift, don't bother yourself, it's going to get fixed. So after doing that, sorry, I kind of like skipped the part. So when I'm done with my melting spray, I usually use my hot comb to slick the hair back and apply my holding spray to mold the frontal before I tie it down. And once that is done, I begin to shape my C-part. Since this was a C-part we were maintaining, I went ahead to apply my holding spray so that it can make it sleek and last, excuse, and last a couple more wears, right? So yeah. So I apply my holding spray and my it's fantastic, I think. Yeah, it's spritz fantastic. I really love it. So that's what I use to mold my frontal. It doesn't leave that hard crust. So yeah. So after that, my client noticed that when I installed the wig the last time, there was this particular area that was lifting a lot. It wasn't blending. So she just asked me to kind of like trim it out. So that's what I was trying to do, just trim out that section so that when I install the hair, when I coil the hair, it's going to blend out with the rest of the portion. So that's that. So yep. So after I did this and I noticed that it was blending because I really noticed that it was having a flip, like it's always flipping. So it was very uniform from the rest of the weeks. So yep. So after doing that, I went ahead to coil the hair, to straighten the hair, sorry. So we are just maintaining the very style the first time, but kind of like just doing it all over. So I went ahead to straighten the hair, and I used my small size coil straightener as well, since the hair is short, so that it's lightweight as well and it's just easy for me to use, especially with bobs. So when I went to the front, I did the same thing, and then I used my razor to trim it as well, to give it like kind of like that step layers, which is what she wanted. So yep. So after doing that, I went ahead to style the baby face, and she was just feeling herself this way. I'm always so glad when my clients enjoy their hair. Like, that smile on their face is priceless. Like, you really can't fake that. And one thing that helps me achieve that is every step of the way, I always make sure they're comfortable with what I'm doing, because I notice that some clients, they are not going to speak up, but it doesn't mean that what you're doing, what you're doing might not be wrong, right? But they don't want it to be exactly that way, but they won't speak up. So I'm always very engaging with my clients, making sure they know every step of the way. Like, is this okay? Do you want me to adjust anything? Like, if you don't like this, you can let me know. It might be good, but it might be my preference. That's not what you want. So let me know. And when you put it that way, it's easier for them to communicate their feelings, communicate their needs, communicate what they want. Like, they're not trying to do your job for you, but they're just trying to let you know what they like in their hearts, so that they would like to see you bring to reality. So I noticed that that helps a lot as well, so that when I'm done with my client's hair, they really have minimum complaints. Like, I hope so. But from the smiles on their face, you can really tell they really enjoyed the hair. So yeah, so here's what the hair was looking like after we style. You can see we brought back this hair brand new, and it's looking very perfect. It looks as if it was just installed, but it was just restyled. So if you have an install that has lasted over 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and maybe you want to extend it, this is the best tutorial for you on what to do. So I'm going to give you a rundown. So first things first, you're going to use your alcohol to clean out the parts that are lifting already. You're going to clean it out, clean out the glue, clean out the oils. You're going to use your hair clips to pin the hair, that's to lift it up so that you can have an area to work with. And then you're going to use alcohol to clean the skin around that area after lifting the lace. Then you're going to go in with your skin protectants, and then with your hair glue, and you're going to apply very thin layers. You're going to let it dry, and yep, so that's it. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I was just trying to show it before, how she came, and the after, what she's living looking like. So I hope this video helps you in one way or the other. And if you know me, after each install or restyle or whatever I'm doing, I'm just always going to clean up for my next client. So that's what was left to do, and I did just that. So if you're new to my page, please make sure you like and subscribe. I post amazing tutorials and content. So please stay with me and check out my page. You might just find something that can help you. So that's the end of this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and turn on notification, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.